Hey guys, so this video is made to increase awareness of mental health. In the video description down below, I'm gonna put all of the links where you can get professional help in Latvia for free. I have collected some of the websites, some of the useful phone numbers, and for those of you who are interested in my personal knowledge and experience in this, let's proceed then. So one day I was on this app called Clubhouse, and there was a room where people were discussing the mental health, and they were mentioning all of the statistics that now during the pandemic the mental health of so many people has gone so terribly bad. During the pandemic, about 4 in 10 adults in the US have reported symptoms of anxiety or depressive disorder. At the end of last year, as many as 70% of surveyed Latvian teenagers and young adults said they had experienced depression recently. People were trying to increase this awareness that you need to make sure that you feel okay. And that spoke to me because I was feeling this stress and anxiety and this all of the sudden sadness that I had during all of this period, you know. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of my friends and people that I just see and know around are kind of feeling the same. Reasons can vary, obviously, but you need to make sure that you don't let the situation just be how it is. If it's something that bothers you for a really long time, maybe you should get a professional help. On the website you're looking at right now, there's an information available about all of the mental disorders that people have. You can also fill in the test in order to find out if you suffer from any of these, depression or anxiety. And by going to a psychologist, there's nothing wrong with that. So we need to make sure that we fight these stereotypes and stigma that somehow exists, that only psychos go and get some help. Absolutely not. Similar to how you go check your physical health. Like, is it just some sore throat or headache that you have, or is it a broken arm? Yes, these are two different things, and one of them is maybe more important than another. However, these are still issues with your health. So it doesn't mean that you need to have depression to go and see professional help. If you feel anxious and stressed for a really long time, that could mean that something is off. Obviously, I'm not a psychologist myself, so I'm only sharing my experience. And I was feeling that all of the emotions that I'm feeling are affecting my life, and there's something that I just can't let go. So what I did was I went to the website, and there was this test, and later on the website offered me a phone number which I can call, and I could just talk with a specialist for free in order to discuss some of the things that are happening in my life. So I did that, and I was talking to this lovely lady. Unfortunately, I don't know her name, but she was extremely calm, extremely professional, very understanding and supportive. And the very first thing she said to me was thank you. She said, thank you for reaching out and caring about the things that are happening in your life. And I understand some of the people that are afraid to make this first step because they're so used to be judged, and people around them just say, you're just feeling sad, or it will pass, it will be fine. Don't listen to these people. They are not professionals and they are not specialists. While you would want your friends to be more supportive, and I sometimes feel the same way, like I'm trying to reach out to people around me, but somehow I don't get noticed, because sometimes it feels that my issues are not valid and not important for them. But that's how life is. Everyone around you is so busy with their own thoughts and problems happening in their head that sometimes they don't notice these small things, like when you started to be a bit further from that person and you're getting a bit closed in yourself and you do not express emotions as you did before. So that's why it's very important to go and see professional help, because these people will understand you. They know the mechanism of how our brain works, right? How emotions and feelings work. Plus, they don't know you, so they don't really have reasons to judge you. So if you are waiting for some kind of sign of reaching out and get some help, perhaps this is your sign to do it. And back to my story, after I was having this phone call, which lasted roughly around an hour, I actually already felt so much better about everything that was happening in my life. I didn't feel this anxiety and some kind of panic attack that I had inside, because finally someone listened to me, and it seemed that that person cared. So when after our discussion, she suggested me to get these 10 free sessions with a psychologist. We agreed about the date, and then she said that the specialist will contact me. So when she did, my psychologist is Zana Gulbe, and so far I had something around 7 sessions. I am actually pretty surprised of how good it's going. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was very skeptical about things that people give to you for free. I was thinking that it will be something like that.
Женя, какие у тебя ассоциации возникают со словом «солнце»?
Тепло, свет, веснушки, радость.
Хорошо. А со словом «музыка»?
Дружба, ранетки.
Очень хорошо. Так, а со словом «семья»?
Проблемы.
Понятно. Женя, у тебя проблемы в семье.
So of course, as I didn't know her, I was expecting to hear something like all of my problems are in my head and I'm just overthinking and overreacting and all of the problems will just go away. I'm honestly very glad that I did reach out, because I found out so many things about myself that I never put together. She helped me to see the things from a different perspective, and I just couldn't be more thankful. Because while it can be a bit hard to admit your own problems and the situations when you were wrong, it's still very healthy to go through them and make sure that you just don't make the same mistakes anymore. So working on your mental health is important. I don't care what people will say or will think about this. Like, it's silly. You live your own life and you want to make yourself happy. You need to accept yourself for who you are. You need to love yourself more. And if you have some things that are not letting you to do that, perhaps all you need is just some help. Plot twist: a lot of your issues and problems are actually because of your childhood.
What a twist!
So, not to blame anyone, but this is a known fact that trauma that can be in your childhood can affect your life. And I'm now 27 and I'm discovering so many things about myself that I never, as I said, just put together in one picture. And this is fascinating. Truly. I don't want to push anyone to just go and randomly say, okay, you need help and you probably should see someone. Because it may sound a bit offending, but my point is, if you're still watching this video and thinking about all of these things, maybe, just maybe, it's a sign that you perhaps need to get some help. Or just make sure that you are fine. So yeah, life can be difficult, especially now during this pandemic time, when all of the things that you used to do that were helping you to relieve your stress, you know, you traveled, you went to the gym, you had some kind of activities, you met some friends and you were clubbing and partying and etc. Now everything is gone, so it is tough, but we are all in this together, and thanks to these projects, like when you can get this help for free, life can get a bit easier. So once again, go make sure you go in the description of the video and you check all of the useful links that I found, where you can fill in the tests or just make a phone call and just have a discussion with a specialist, or arrange these private sessions with a professional psychologist for free. And it's worth to mention that these sessions are through the online platform, so either Zoom or anything else that you agree on. But the thing is, you don't have to physically go somewhere, which is very convenient. You know, you just can be at home and talk to someone, which is great. So the spring is here and summer is coming, and I really hope that we all will feel a bit better when the sun is shining upon us. And thank you for watching this video, and do let me know if you have some kind of questions regards. You can reach out privately or in the comments if you want. If this video was helpful for someone, great, because spreading the message is very important, and making sure that your life is good and you feel happy is important. So thanks for watching once again, and good luck with your journey of discovering who you are, if you are in this journey as I am. Yeah, bye.